Hola, greetings and salutations, folks. It is I, your host, Cinema Kane, coming back at you today. Today we are talking the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters 2 from 1989. The tagline says it all. The poster for 1989's Ghostbusters 2 was, the tagline was, "Coming to save the world, again, summer 1989. When this movie came out, it got a handful of positive reviews and a lot of negative reviews that called it out for being essentially the exact same movie all over again. I am going to disagree. I think it is its own thing. I think it does repeat some of the beats from the first movie, but I also think that it is doing something different with the franchise. But I also think for when it came out during the big summer of 1989, which people still talk about if you're familiar with everything that opened back then. I mean, we're talking Tim Burton's Batman, which ruled the summer, which I want to say this opened like right before or right after, I can't remember which. But then you also had Lethal Weapon 2, you had UHF, you had, I want to say Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. There's more, way more. Oh, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future 2. The third Indiana Jones movie came out that year. Back to the Future 2 came out that year. It was a stacked summer. As a result, I feel like movies that would have been given better reviews any other time that they had come out were being put up against everything else that was coming out that summer. And when you're going up against Tim Burton's Batman and Steven Spielberg's Indiana Jones and Robert Zemeckis' Back to the Future 2, then you realize, crap, Ghostbusters 2, in a way, didn't really stand a chance. I love Ivan Reitman. I love his movies. I love what he was able to do with Ghostbusters. And here's the thing. I think the cast of those Ghostbusters movies, I honestly think a mediocre movie from that cast is better than a mediocre movie from other cast. This movie to me is not mediocre. I honestly think it holds up right up there next to the original. That is my opinion. I understand if you don't feel the same way. But this franchise is my favorite franchise of all time. I've mentioned that a couple of times on the channel. Last month I reviewed the original Ghostbusters. A few months ago I reviewed Frozen Empire. Before the year is out, I will review Ghostbusters Afterlife as well. And if enough of you want it in the comments below, I will also review, and I will be fair and honest in my review, the 2016 film if you request it. It's not here or there, but the reason I'm primarily trying to focus on what I call the canon movies, the ones that are all connected to that original 84 film and doing them this year, is because it is the 40th anniversary of the original 84 film and the 35th anniversary of the 1989 sequel. So what I'm trying to say is, if Bustin' makes you feel good and you like Vigo the Carpathian, definitely check out this sequel. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you probably never even heard of Vigo the Carpathian. But what I'm trying to say is, Ghostbusters 2 is worth a watch, especially if you're a fan of the 84 film. I'm your host, Cinema Kane, and I hope you enjoyed this review of Ghostbusters 2. If you did, don't forget to click like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click that bell notification so you know every time Cinema Kane has a new video uploaded. And don't forget to share this on all your social media platforms in an effort to help me grow my channel. And I'll see you next time at the video store.